Okay, so here we are in our next installment of the book of Colossians. We should have one more to go to finish this up. In Colossians chapter 3, verses 1 through 17, that was our focus this last week and Water's Edge. And so what we looked at so far is that Jesus is the most, he is the best, he is preeminent, is the word that the Bible uses. He is the ultimate, he is above all things, he created all things, he is the most important, he is the center, he is the focus, he is the source. And then we compared following Christ to following the ways of the world, the philosophies, the traditions, the ideas, the way of thinking that the world has, and how that's opposed to Christ and the way he designed the world, the way God has made the world to function and to work. And whenever we follow the ways of the world, we step outside of his design and his order. And we looked at how when you have to choose between following Christ or following religious rules, that Christ is better. The religion, the rules, the tradition, it has its place, it has its purpose. But whenever you follow that to the neglect of Christ, whenever you're following the religious rules and being just good little boys and girls in order to earn favor with God, that is a failure, because God did not send Christ just to teach us to be good little boys and girls, but so that we can be renewed and transformed. And that is what we focused on in Colossians chapter 3. Paul is going to lay out and say, hey, look, give up that old junk that you used to walk in. The immorality, the impurity, passion, evil desire, coveting, anger, wrath, malice, slander, offensive talk, lying. Those were the old man. Give up the old man, put off the old man. You've put on the new man. You're now a new creation in Christ. And your life should be identified by compassion, kindness, humility, meekness, patience, bearing with one another, forgiving one another. And the whole point is that there is this change of identity. There's things that we identify ourselves as in our old life. We identify by race or by money or by the group we're with or the things we're interested in or any number of things that our world, our culture, the people around us tell us this is who you are. But now God says, no, no, no. If you have put your trust and your faith in Jesus Christ, this is who you are. You are a follower of Christ. You now have a new identity. You are no longer what you used to think of yourself as. You are now a son or a daughter of God, your Father in heaven. Jesus Christ, your older brother, showing you the way, and as such, that new life is calling you to live a different way. But we're not left alone to do it. It says that we are being renewed in our knowledge after the image of Christ. God is transforming us into this new thing. We're not there yet. We won't be there perfectly until we reach glory in heaven. But here, every day is a step in that journey of that transformation. And we need to remember that our identity is no longer in any of the stuff we used to be, but we are now identified as being a follower of Christ, a son, a daughter of the living God. And that Jesus did not come just to give us new habits and teach us new ways of doing things. He came to give us a new heart, a heart that lives a life the way God designed it to be.